So this is from Chadwick Orchids. The neighborhood's Cattleya. Cattleyas are famous for their fragrance, which are one of their delightful trademarks. When you ask someone which of the Cattleya species has the strongest fragrance, most people will answer Cattleya dowiana, which has such an intense and distinctive fragrance that you can identify its hybrids by the similarity of their scent. And it says 20 years ago, but since acquiring some plants of Cattleya Iricolor a few years ago, all that changed. The grand prize for the strongest fragrance in the realm of the Cattleya goes indisputably to Cattleya Iricolor. Here is my Cattleya Iricolor. Smallish plant. It's got a sheath. It is a replacement, as you know, in a true Bucketlist orchid. As you can see, the flowers are unusual looking for Cattleya. Strange enough that you might think they are belonging in another genus. Flowers have a lip that comes to a sharp point, just like Cattleya rantiaca. And hopefully they won't change it to another class because of that characteristic, but it definitely is unique amongst Cattleya species. Flowers last in bloom only about 2.5 weeks, and they retain that very strong, intense fragrance throughout that period. The plant sends out a new growth in the late autumn, and produces a new pseudobulb during the winter months. As the pseudobulb matures, the flower spike emerges from the sheath, and the flowers open around late February or March. It likes normal Cattleya temperatures, around 58 to 60 degrees at night and 85 during the day. It needs lots of sun, moving air, and relatively high humidity. And generally, if grown well, it easily can produce up to 10 flowers on a spike. It grows in nature in Ecuador and Peru, where it is near the tops of tall trees at moderate altitudes, where it receives lots of air movement, of course. The frequency and abundance of watering of the orchid of this species, Iricolor I'm speaking of, directly depends on the temperature as well as the light. If the temperatures are approaching the high mark on the range of this temperature range for this plant, which is, as I said before, it's about 85. If it's approaching 85 to 90, then you need to increase the watering and increase hopefully the air movement. That is a situation in which it would need more water. But really, generally, you're following the standard rule of Cattleyas that they want a wet, dry cycle. They want the excess water to flow freely out of the pot, because if the water gets stagnant inside the pot, then it will quickly lead to the decay of the roots, which will slowly kill the plant from the roots, from the pot up. So really, it is best to water this plant daily in the morning so that by evening their roots can dry out well.
Striving for truth and not somebody else dictating to you how to do your thing, which you know how to do better than anybody else.